Peace, peace. This is Nyra Monroe, and this we're going to talk about true crime, cold cases from the Carolinas. The case that we're going to talk about tonight is coming from Anderson, South Carolina, and this happened in the summer of 1983. And so, if any of you have seen my previous flyer, it says, "What happened to Tina Milford?" So, let's talk about it, okay? Again, this is a cold case from Anderson, South Carolina. And at this particular time, Tina Milford was a 23-year-old single mother who had just separated from her husband, raising an 18-month daughter. And she was employed by the Little Cricket on Highway 178 off of I-85. And she was working a lot of overnight shifts, but due to a previous robbery that had her shaken, she had made a conscious decision to come off the overnight shifts and to change, right? But at this particular time, on the date of June 24th, 1983, she was helping staff and chose to fill in a shift and work overnight by herself that particular day. Anywho, somehow between the time of 1:15 a.m. to 3 a.m. on that morning, something happened and no one was there to see what was going on. But one particular customer came by and noticed that there was no one attending the store. Somehow, Tina went missing. At first, the store looked like it was robbed. And when they checked the cash register, the only thing that was missing was $78. But Tina's stuff was untouched, which is weird. None of her stuff was moved, shaken, or anything. So it may have appeared like it was a robbery, but honestly, it was not. Okay. And again, Tina was missing and nowhere to be found until the next day. It wasn't long when they found Tina's body was found in a field on Airrod Road, not far from I-85. She had been unalived by a 25 caliber handgun. And continuing on, an autopsy may have revealed possibly she had been essayed. Now, they have had some leads here and there, but nothing really stuck. There have not been any arrests still, right? And I know that her family is still seeking justice for her death. Yesterday, officially, June 24th of 2026, it has officially been 43 years that this case has still been unsolved. And it is still a cold case in Anderson, South Carolina, which is very sad to say. So we don't know what happened. They have retrieved a lot of evidence from the gas station at that time and from the field where she was. I do believe they said that her sandals and things again was still in the store. Everything was untouched except for the little bit of money that was out of the cash register. And there were no witnesses at this time that have seen anything that was going on. So if anybody that is out there that is still alive and am aware of this particular cold case, what you can do if you have any information, you can contact Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC. Again, that number is 1-888-CRIME-SC. Or you can call the Anderson County Sheriff's Department, and you can call by the number 864-260-4400 and speak to Sergeant Kendall Cash. Again, that number is 864 260-4400 and speak to Sergeant Kendall Cash. Okay. The information that was provided tonight is by the way of fitnews.com, and the person that provided the news did the research and also did the article is by an investigator. Her name is Jen Wood, and she is Fit News research director, and I will provide the link below under this video. So if you want to go and read more in depth about this particular case, you can do so by going to fitnews.com. But I will have the specific link in the video, so you will be able to go and check out the whole article pertaining to Tina Milford. And again, if there's anyone out there that has any information, I have provided the numbers, and I will put that in the link as well, so the description as well, so you can contact them if you do have any more information. My heart goes out to the Milford family as well, the Hunter family as well, for those that have mourned the loss of Tina Milford, and I pray that her family will get justice soon. Stay tuned for next Friday, and I will put out a flyer of our next cold case file that we will be talking about. Talk to you soon, and you have a great day. Peace, peace.